Hey, what's up guys? This is BubbleFoxx, and welcome to episode number 11 of my Epic War 2 walkthrough. In the last episode, we completed level number 10, and we upgraded our castle to level 4. And we don't really have any experience left, so we don't have a choice but to go into level 11. So I'm going to start right away since these levels are getting long. And for some reason my sound is turned off every time I play this game. Okay, so now we start out with 1,000 experience, which is pretty awesome. We start out with 1,000 mana, is what I meant. So we can start upgrading our arrow tower much quicker than we could in the beginning of the game. So, yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end of this game, I guess. I believe there are 16 levels. The last level we're actually only going to complete with the Elven race, because the Elven race is the best for that. But we're going to complete levels 1 through, if there's 16 levels, which I think there are, then we'll complete levels 1 through 15 with humans and orcs, and then we'll beat the entire game, even the last level with elves. But I'm actually going to, after I finish this with humans, I'm actually going to start with I'm going to skip elves and go to orcs. And then after I complete the game with orcs, then I will go to elves, and that will be the last race we'll do, since we'll be completing the entire game with them instead of just all of the last level. So yeah. I'll explain later in the game how to get these 3 achievements. They're a lot harder to get than the first 3, so we're not going to get them for a while. But whenever we do get to later levels, I'll tell you guys how to get them. I'm pretty sure there's either 16 or 17 levels. There might be 18. It's either 16, 17, or 18. I'm not for sure though, but I know that it's definitely less than 19. But I guess we can just go and count the bubbles after this level. So, and by bubbles I mean like the little levels outside, the rest of them that are gray. Okay, so yeah, right now I don't really need to do anything except attack them with my arrow tower, because if I get that upgraded, then I'll be able to kill pretty much all of them with just my arrow tower. So yeah, pretty soon I'll be able to upgrade it again. It kind of looks cool when I do that. It looks more like a rain of arrows rather than just like a burst going in the same direction. It looks kind of cool. And it can attack more units that way. So if there's a whole bunch of them, you could move your arrow tower up and down right before it shoots if you want to. It's just kind of cool. Okay, so I almost have enough to upgrade it now. Yeah, I kind of failed at moving it up and down there. Okay, so now I have an elemental arrow per shot. It's cooler when there's a whole bunch of arrows that are getting fired. Like that. Yeah, let's actually turn off my auto fire and just shoot elemental arrows for a little bit and see how good that does. That can actually take them out pretty good by itself. Elemental arrows are strong, I'm telling you. But yeah, the Elven race, the elemental arrows are actually like amazing because they're ice arrows, so they can actually freeze the enemies sometimes, which is awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go back to auto firing, so These are getting pretty close to my base. But yeah, it's really good when you can actually freeze the enemies with your arrows, and then you can just kill them while they're frozen. So it's really effective like that. Beat that assassin over there. He's gonna die. Oh, ouch. Too bad for him. I feel sorry for that guy. Not really. Haha. In his face, he's stupid enough to just walk into a bomb. What a weirdie. Okay, so I don't even have enough max mana to upgrade my arrow tower all the way yet. Oh yes, it says it shoots 8 arrows. 8 regular arrows, because I was confused on whether it shot 8 regular arrows or 10 regular arrows, but it says it shoots 8. So yeah, that's the answer. Okay, so now I can actually upgrade my mana again. Oh yeah, since I have level 4 upgrade for my castle, then later when I get a bunch of mana, I'll upgrade that, and I believe I get the other 2 power-ups up here above the cannons. I think I unlock both of those with the level 3 and 4 upgrade maybe. So I'll show you those. They're pretty cool. They're not super amazing, but they do help a lot because they take out enemies throughout the whole map. Okay. I'm actually going to... no, I'm just going to save up for my arrow tower. I can almost buy it. Almost have enough mana. Okay. Now, I'm gonna dominate them. Why don't we try this? Let's just shoot. Now I can shoot 2 elemental arrows, so let's just shoot 2 and see how good that does. So this would be like, this is how many arrows I shot with the first upgrade of my arrow tower, like how many regular arrows. So let's see how much better this is with elementals instead of regular. It's pretty much taking all of them out. And yeah, the arrows actually look brighter and cooler. They're not just have glowy dust around them, they actually do look cooler. Okay, well, I guess since an assassin got past, it's time to stop messing around like that. Oh well, it was fun. I'm going to upgrade my mana, and I'm also going to buy that a couple times so I can buy knights. Because I want to buy some ground enemies, or some ground units. So that way, I have at least a few guys to fight on the ground. I bought 5 knights. Okay. I might buy some hobbits for fun. Okay, yeah, I have 10, 15 hobbits. I'm gonna buy 25 hobbits. Okay. Bought 25. They're probably all gonna die fast, but oh well. They'll hold the enemies back, and then by so the knights can get there while the enemies are just still standing there. Oh, those stupid phantom archers are freezing some of my guys. That's not good. I'm gonna buy a paladin just because they have a whole bunch of units all of a sudden. Their maximum, my voice just cracked. Their maximum base health is 23,000 now. That's quite a lot compared to how much it used to be. In some of the other episodes, it was way less. I think in the first episode, it was like 3,000 or something. Okay. Man, that Phantom Archer is just out of the reach of my arrows. I'm gonna move it up a tiny bit and see if it'll shoot farther. Okay. My mana... Oh man, it's so close to being the max, but I don't want to waste 4,000 mana on that. So actually, I think by buying my wizard tower and stuff like that, and my archer tower. I might be able to increase it to max. Yeah, I guess, oh, yeah, I can buy my castle, so that will upgrade my, that doesn't upgrade my mana? Oh, come on. Well, I guess I'll just say I have max. I have, like, 95 mana less than max. That's not very much at all. Okay, so yeah, I bought the level 4 upgrade for my castle, and I unlocked this. I think yeah, I bought the level 3 upgrade. Now if I buy the level 4 upgrade, I unlock both of them. And I'll show you what they do. This one, it shoots meteors from the sky, which is pretty cool. This one is holy swords. It makes swords come up out of the ground throughout the map. It started on my side and just popped up in the map, which is kind of cool. I don't know how much damage they do, but they're pretty good. I'm gonna buy a knight. I just realized that they have one of those. Those are called elf protectors. I just realized they had one of those. Look how fast my arrows take down that guy's health. And those guys have a lot of health. That would be like pretty much destroying a paladin that fast. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so yeah, now my maximum base health is 16,000. I think if I get a level 5, I believe it increases it to 20,000. I don't know for sure though. Okay, I'm gonna start buying a whole bunch of like catapults and cannons. I'm gonna use these again. I use those pretty much every time they load throughout the game. It's the later levels. But yeah, I'm gonna just buy a whole bunch of catapults and cannons as much as I can. For a little while, at least. So yeah, what are the hotkeys for those? H, J, K, so I'm just gonna press those. That is the human, or sorry, the elven mages. They shoot ice blasts, and they're really good. They freeze your guys, so yeah, they're better than my wizards, but yeah, they're really pretty amazing. Yeah, I don't like them. They're really tough whenever they start getting a whole bunch of those. But whenever I use elves, then those guys are amazing. They help me out a lot. I'm gonna buy a paladin. I'm trying to re-memorize the hotkeys for these since I haven't played this game in like a few months before I started doing this walkthrough, so I kind of forgot the hotkeys. Oh, looks like they got their reinforcements music back up. They're trying to take me out. I'm not gonna let them though. So yeah, all of these cannons and catapults and stuff, they're gonna start doing really good here in a little bit. They're buying a whole lot of units. I'm gonna buy a whole lot of units also. I'm gonna start buying a whole bunch of paladins, and those will be the ranged units behind them. That's a dragon! Okay, let me talk about this for a second. I can talk while it's flying. That is the, that's a red dragon. That is the first boss type unit, the weakest boss type unit in this game. The big, I just call them boss type units right now. The big units like that, those are called titans, like T-I-T-A-N. So titan units are really good. I killed them like crazy with my arrow tower, but otherwise they're really strong. Like they attack, they do a whole lot of attack damage and stuff. They're really good units, and that is actually the first or the 4th achievement, and I will unlock red dragons later in the game by beating at level 15 or 16, I think it is. I unlock them. So yeah, later in the game, in a few episodes, I'll start seeing titans very, very often on the enemies. They spawn them like crazy in some levels. They get really hard to beat. So yeah, that's what they have. They use those a lot. It starts getting crazy. Sometimes they spawn like 10 of those type units at the same time. yeah. I'm actually probably gonna win right now because of all my cannons and stuff like that. They just get reinforcements with like a million units, but I destroyed them. So they all died. And I won that battle pretty easily. That was actually easier than the last level, I think. Okay, so yeah, I almost got 20,000 experience. I am actually going to do something. I'm gonna go to research. You see, I really need to get, I need 70,000 XP because I really need to upgrade to my last castle upgrade because I unlock an amazing something that we'll find out when I do. So actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play some of these levels, like level 11. I'm gonna play that like 2 or 3, maybe 4 more times off camera, so I can gather up a whole bunch more experience. So that way, whenever we play level 12 from the next episode, we'll we'll buy that. So yeah, that's it for this episode. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. So yeah, in the next episode, we're gonna buy that. So thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Goodbye.